So this is cool. The D and the S, and also I guess the L, of the title are slowly drifting apart. If you leave this screen open long enough, they just slowly drift apart. I had not noticed that before because I've never left the screen open long enough, but... that's just neat. Hello, person in chat. If you're wondering why we're just sitting on an opening screen, I'm wondering just how far this title will expand to. You may have noticed that the word wilds is kind of broken up. The longer you leave it on the title screen, the more the pieces of the letters drift apart, so I'm just kind of watching that happen, which is not terribly exciting, but anyway. Alright, let's see what waits for us out in space. Well, we crashed into the quantum moon. I didn't even know I had like a red alert button. Master alarm. How do I shut the alarm off? I broke it. Oh. You can crash into something so hard that it kills you. Or maybe I just broke my cockpit and then I suffocated in space. I'm not sure. I landed on the Quantic moon. There she blows. Even the trees are different. I'm good at crash landing into things, aren't I? Am I not? That would be, maybe I should wear a spacesuit while I pilot my ship, so if I bust my cockpit, I'll still be able to breathe. Yeah, let's do that. Fascinating. What is this? This is a distress beacon from an escape pod. Is everyone unharmed? No one's badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or 3? Nope. Unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Patch, the moon is approaching again. Embrace yourself swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Fascinating. Fascinating. No. No, Chauncey. No. There's nobody there. Why are you barking? No. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Are these like stasis chambers for crew members? Flight log. Escape pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Launching escape pod 2. Now launching escape pod 1. Alert. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Hospitable. You calling this hospitable? Maybe it was once upon a time. Emergency escape hatch. Alright. Well. Platforming. Use caution, a black hole sleeps below. Don't slip. You think? I need a flashlight. Try not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than what we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Wow. I'd have to walk across the roof? Three minutes of oxygen remaining. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. Find the signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That was bad. 60 seconds of oxygen left. I need... oxygen. Ow. Did I just die? No. Almost. Very nearly almost. Come on, come on, come on. So close. A perilous place for sure. We must go back. Look out below. Look out for the gravity hole. For should you slip and lose your grip, then into space you'll go. Relax, Johnson. This was sending signals to their ship, but then the dark bramble grabbed them and swallowed them up, but they sent 3 escape pods. One to this planet, one to this planet, and one didn't escape. Interesting. Can't understand why did the vessel crash in that place. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Anna and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both unwell. We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Yeah, I'm afraid for them as well. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting. I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you are safe, Keek, wherever you are. Oof. I know that feeling well. My brother wasn't in Escape Pod 1 with us. Was he in Pod 2 or 3? Was he able to board an Escape Pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Gravity crystals. Interesting. That's scary. That is scary. We can hear the other escape pods' distress signals, which gives me hope. Folly, are you still here? I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. I am unsure how to be me without you. Aww. That's so sad. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because of the eye's signal called us, and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the moon's eruptions. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Yes. Yes. Uh-oh. I need to haul ass. Where to from here? Where's the rest of the path? Do I have to take a leap of faith? I guess so. Oh. That sucked. Ghost matter. No, 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 no. Explanation of festivals. All Nomo clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy who show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. The Signum Festival should last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Interesting. Formation of the universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Kanoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Yeah. So is this like a schoolroom? It looks like a classroom. This is a classroom. I need to get up there somehow, I think. So much ghost matter. Oh no, I missed it. I missed my jump. And I landed on death. But I've learned so much when I retain the knowledge. I need to find... I need to go inside, I think. I need to go inside the planet. With my ship. What just happened? I've read this before. Trees are moving. These are quantum trees. So let's... The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. That's right, that's right. Oh, right. Tower shard. You are very big. Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in quantum manner. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal that shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. The only other object we've witnessed displaying this quantum behavior is the Wandering Moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this grove shard are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Yeah, that would make sense. I'm going to take this scroll. And I'm going to put this scroll on my ship. Oh, you can't. You can't put it down on your ship. Alright, fair enough. Alright. I must reach the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Surface integrity, 59%. Oh, is my thing detecting the surface integrity? That's kind of neat. Do I have a warning before it all is about to crumble? That's kind of neat. Ow. Apparently this is the last of the knowledge I need. So maybe this is not the first. This I should have gone to the other place first, but that's okay. Crossroads. Light is being bent. Oh, here we go. It's only a matter of time before we go too. I'm ready. I'm just waiting for this thing to fall into the black hole. But my oxygen is running out. Is there going to be oxygen up here? Is that a plant? Come on, game. Give me what I want before I run out of oxygen and die. I'm gonna suffocate. can't breathe. Alright, so that didn't work. I went there too quickly. Clearly I need to be there later. Alright, let's go to the Ash Twins. I have found Escape Pod 2. Hey. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pods passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anona, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude, but were you able to find the other escape pods' distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either pod crashed on the same planet as us. Nope. In fact, one didn't make it out of the bramble brush. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching S2. Position in a minute, prepare for impact. External temperature is prohibitively high. Inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Ah, yes. But maybe seek shelter under the planet. The heat from this star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pods punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter. No, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves, look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious and aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Yes. Oh dear God. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter here. Found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry, as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Well, crap. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. There is a horror at the end of this tunnel. Okay, what about this one? There is nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Alright, well, I want to see the rocks. They were not interesting. You lied to me. Alright, I want to see the horror at the end of this tunnel. Oh dear God. Indeed it is a horror. It's one of those creatures. How do you get down there? I don't know. Creatures from the dark bramble. Alright, let's go. Before the passageway fills up with sand. Or I run out of oxygen. Ooh. Should I go back to my ship first and then come back down here? I can't risk running out of oxygen. Why can't I take oxygen from these plants? They are plants, are they not? Where did I put my ship? I need to refuel my oxygen ship. Whatever is up here? Have I read this before? Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? The disappearing moon. I found your note, Melora. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes appears around Timber Earth as well. This is the first time encountering a natural satellite with an ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree, but our first step would be determining a method to track the phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. Given its reluctance to move while consciously being observed, it might form a macroscopic quantum mechanics. Fascinating. Oh, hey, it's one of these things. What is this, like a clock? The sun. It's pointing out where the other planets are. What happens when they all come into alignment? Do they all come into alignment? Why are you just spinning all of a sudden? Oh, wait. You're tracking the quantum moon. Wow, they found a way to track the quantum moon. That's cool. They found a way to track the quantum moon. Ow. Churt's research notes. Property of Churt. Clearly, the Nomai are making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I'm positive there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronaut's translator's tool would be nice to have handy now. Oh, right. He didn't have a translator tool, so he didn't learn what I learned. Interesting. Yeah, no, they were tracking the quantum moon, buddy. Quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Anona Burr. I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. You have keen eyes, my friend. So this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. I thought the locator now accounted for all of the Phantom Moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device, or perhaps there is a 6th location that it goes to. And since it's a moon and it always orbits something, there is a 6th planet that we can't detect. Right now it's orbiting the gas giant? No, it's orbiting this planet. It's orbiting the twins, which is why it's not really synced. Does it orbit the interloper? Interesting. The existence of this device is super interesting. But I want to find the sunken city. Now, I may no longer have time to find the sunken city. Ow. But we're going to try anyway. Probably don't have time anymore. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank here. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the area exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Well, it doesn't go in there anymore. It's safe to say that there's too much sand here to properly explore this planet. But that just means that the Ash Twin is explorable now. Buckle up. Well, there goes my ship. This looks an awful lot like a teleporter. Are you and IPM progressing on the Sun Station plans? Right, this is the Sun Station stuff. Oh no! I punctured my suit and was losing oxygen. What is that about? Here's our first delivery. Yarrow 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the Forge and my unfinished work is calling. I'll return with more material soon. The Ashtwin project is underway. I confess, I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found at the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime and learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers built for the Ashtwin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the Whitehole Station with you, Clary. Stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals the neutron stars, and go meet her on the Whitehole Station. I'd be happy to explain her findings. Well, okay. So, there's stuff at the Whitehole Station that I didn't find, I guess? That star is big and red. Fuel level critical. Well... I died in space again. I guess perfect. Alright. This time. Let's go visit that city. They got buried in sand. There's no time to waste. So many clues. Why did you stop, autopilot? Right. Follow the instructions closely, he said. Okay. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit. Then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. You must be curious but swift. So far, so good. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Melora and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it, and you'll reach the shelter site. Alright. You're doing well. There's only a little further left to go until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. I did it. I made it. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Callias and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. Both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Melora, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. Clearly this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Callias and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. Yeah. One thing at a time. Hang of the first fossil, overlook 40 meters. The position of these skeletons, it really is as if they died instantly. Should we build the sun station to power the Ashtron project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ashtron project. I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of the entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the Sun Station no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we are cautious, the Sun Station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I am deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the Sun Station will not cause destruction, once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. The Sun Station, the thing that's orbiting the station, is responsible for the destruction of the system. No wonder the sun goes supernova so quickly and unnaturally. Jesus. Anglerfish Overlook District, Stepping Stone District, High Energy Lab Trailhead, and Eye Shrine District. What'd that do? Turns the lights on. Turn all the lights on. Sand is still rising, even in here. I need to explore the lower areas first. What is this? Uh-oh, I could get lost in here. Or trapped. We're meeting in the Fossilfish Cave to play the game. If you're too big to climb through the Anglerfish hole, you have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go to the Steppingfish Cave and then up and into the Fossils Cave. I tried to get into the fossil fish through the Steppingstone Cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? The target can't fit through the Anglerfish Overlook hole anymore because he grew bigger. He's taller than low by now. Who cares? He looks still fits. Remember, to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the Anglerfish Overlook and throw a light into his mouth, he'll show you the way. Uh-oh. Get out, get out, get out, get out! Shush, honey. Gravity cannon. Well, I was killed by the ghost matter. Alright, I should stop playing. I need to get to work. Maybe I'll do one more loop. How come I didn't find the ship the last time I was here? Maybe I just was never looking at the right place. I think the colors correspond to the planets, maybe? Or maybe not, I don't know. Huh. What do I want to explore? I guess I want to find that anglerfish. Well, that's one way to end a loop. I am very grateful I have an autopilot. No. Stop. Hey! Hey! Why are you being so barky? You being a dum-dum? You cut it out. Turn all of the lights on. What's at the very bottom? That's an elevator up. What are you? The High Energy Lab. That sounds like the thing I want to learn about the most. Follow the power cable. Come on now. I need to get over. I guess I just gotta wait. Hurry, 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 hurry. What? What? Oh, you scared me, game. Made it to the high energy lab. What secrets do you hold for me? Warp cores. Oh my goodness. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the Whitehole station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. They arrived at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow before departing from the station, which means it's not just teleporting, it's also small time travel. And in theory, we want to try to reproduce what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsed between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at the station. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup of the white hole station. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Okay, that's useful knowledge. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eye. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. The error requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. 20 minutes before it is sent through the warp. So it's going to be sent through the warp. Something is going to be sent through the warp, but it arrives 22 minutes before that happens. We've learned the negative interval time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Energy is currently unavailable. You say you're a gas pie. My pun was intended, Raimi, so I believe it's you who's Aeriform. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We'd also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be the Ash Twin. Give me more knowledge. The Astronge project will be one of your biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial projected materials. What if we used warp towers, like the one we have at the Whitehole Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant Zeeps Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we would remodel Timble Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. One, two, three, four, five. This is the sun. So, there exists a way I could teleport to the sun platform. From Ash Twin. gotta walk back to my ship. Three minutes of oxygen left. I suppose I should stop wasting it. Trying to fly. This is the one I want to play with. And this is the one that's bramble crushed. Is there another way inside? I go... down below, maybe? It's almost the end of the cycle. I see now. Of course. Alright, that's enough game for one day. I got work to do. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.